Hey guys, my name's Garrett Gibbons. I've been a professional photographer and filmmaker for about 15 years. I wanted to start this video series so that I could share in-depth info on how some of my projects were made. Most of the projects that I'm going to discuss in this director's commentary series are music videos because I've done so many of them, but I'm also going to dabble in sports, time-lapse, advertising, documentary, short-form narrative, and a lot of the other types of projects that I've worked on. I'll hit all of them along the way. First, I want to give a little bit of background about myself. I began studying photography and video when it was all analog. I spent a lot of time with film photography in the darkroom. We had a great program in my high school. Also, ever since I was little, I had a huge interest in creating videos. We just had my parents' camcorder. So whenever I had a story idea or something I wanted to create with my brothers and my friends, I would have to film it all and then edit it by hitting start and record on a VHS deck. And often I had a mixer set up with music and a microphone where I was doing live sound effects as I was recording from one tape to the next. I got to college right about the time that iMovie and all the digitization software became high-end enough that professionals were able to use it. And thankfully, I adopted that technology early enough that I was able to really study up and get a lot of proficiency, and ended up, as a college student, working at the local public broadcasting station, PBS station. But the funny thing about this all is that my plan was to go to medical school. I was a pre-med student. I was studying physics and biology and chemistry, biochemistry. I viewed media as a hobby, something that was interesting to me that I was just using to pay the bills while I was in college, and that it would not be a part of my life once I moved on to medical school and became a doctor. However, after several years of studying, and I realized that it just wasn't the field for me, while I was trying to figure out what to do next, I ended up using media, photography, and video to pay the bills. 15 years later, here I am. I made my first music video for free as sort of a passion project for a musician whose work I loved. And after that first music video, really within about 2 years, I found myself in LA working on major projects with big names. I didn't plan on doing this for a living, but it kind of happened. I've made about 50 music videos so far, ranging from cool, small indie acts that for sure you've never heard of to Justin Bieber and other big names that have gotten tens of millions of views, if not hundreds of millions of views by now. I really hope that you can take what I've learned and improve upon it, add your own personality, find ways to make it your own, make it unique, and really find your creative voice in a way that allows you to excel. And without further ado, I want to jump into episode 1, Soothsayer.
The depths gate forest through the porous of the planners, taking regions to plan. Use the forest, hold the land for safekeeping. One exploratory surgical procedure yields a wild spring. Tell them bring reinforcements in for developing. You will not defract for the compensation given. In addition to the acquaintances, redemption through religion. Gather up the village.